Warfield Motor Repair. We are on our way to pick up another project. Yep. However, it's not in the truck yet, but unlike Kawasaki, we're going to be bringing the two-stroke back. Yes, you heard that right.
Two-stroke?
It's going to be right back there, though. Except, it needs a little bit of work, but it's a 98 KX125. So, we mentioned previously on the channel, we had a 2003 KX250 two-stroke. That was a great bike, sounded amazing. A little much though, so we're gonna get a 125 rebuild, not rebuild it, the engine's been rebuilt on this one, but we're gonna put it back together, get it running good, and see, oh geez, see how that feels. We're almost there to the place, about 16 minutes. So yeah, when we get there, we'll get some videos of what the bike looks like, and then load it up and you know, get back home and get the rebuild process started, or put back together process.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Reassembly. I meant to say reassembly. Also, we forgot to record while we were picking up the bike.
Alright guys, so there it is. We got the bike in the back truck there. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna, when we head back to the house, we'll do like a walk around it, talk about some of the things that are there on it, some of what we're gonna do to it. We got some spare parts too, like this box here of OEM style plastics. Probably gonna sell those, get a nice restyle kit on it, make the bike look really fresh, give it that good look, because it's got a powder coated frame. You can see it's green. Oh jeez, yep, green. So yeah, when we get back, we're gonna get a little walk around. We're gonna talk over, you know, our plans for it, and you know, short and long term with the bike. Back on the other side the way I was. This was easier to kick. I think it's old. Yeah, that kicker needs replacement too. Glad he gave me $100 back.
Recording.
Oh, you are? Shouldn't have.
I mean, we can edit, of course, but...
It might have bad jets in it or something. Or the fueling is wrong.
Just leave the choke on. Do you want me to hold the choke?
Out of gas.
Oh, we could put a little more in it.
On. Be not cool. My point exactly.
Why are you giving it throttle?
Need a little. Maybe I'm giving too much. Well, because I kicked it to where my foot would hit this flat, and then use my heel to kind of have the rest of it. So it struggles to idle. You hear
But
that?
it runs.
But it doesn't crack. So the throttle needs to be rejetted and retuned.
The carburetor.
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
The throttle. You said the throttle needs to be rejetted. I don't see any jets in the throttle.
The carburetor.
They're in the carburetor.
Alright guys, so after getting the 1998 Kawasaki KX125 running,
brought it back inside. We're going to start going over some things here on the bike, going over the parts. We did receive a few things from the guy, so gave us this green chain here. I'm not a big fan of, but we might have to go with it. We have a rear brake lever here and just some spare bolts parts in this box. But so, oh, we also have a sprocket and a plastic set over here. So we got this seat, which I'm not really a fan of that seat cover, but a full set of plastics in here. Can't grab it. Okay, well, if there's plastics in there, there should be an extra rear sprocket in there as well. But this already has a pretty good rear sprocket on it because he gave us a replacement. And then I'm looking at the sprocket and I'm like, well, you see it's still on the top. It's still square. It's not like pointy like this one, which probably could be replaced. So I don't know. I think the rear is going to stay, change the front. Either use this, in my opinion, ugly green sprocket, or we can get a nice gold chain, or did I say sprocket? Green chain. Get a gold chain to match with these beautiful gold rims. However, the nipples are a little rusty, so those need to be replaced. This rear tire is balls. We have an extra rear tire here we got with the 21 KX125, but, I mean, we don't have that bike, but we kept the rear tire. It's a Tusk MX, I think. Yeah, Tusk MX T45. So, I've never used one of these tires before. I didn't know Tusk made tires, but we've got that. So some other things in the front is like the brakes. I don't know how good they are. It definitely needs to be rebled because there's nothing in the master cylinder. And you look up here, like this master cylinder is kind of dirty. This lever, I thought the brakes were really good on it until you fold the lever back and there's a nut right here. So there's that. I think these grips, I mean, they work, but probably get some new grips on there. Freshen up the handlebars here. This carburetor probably needs a little bit of a rebuild because it's like dripping fuel out down there. Get on the other side, you can see it better. It's almost like dripping fuel down here. It's all wet. This clutch is next to useless. I mean, you pull it, that does nothing, so it needs a new probably a new basket and all that. Everything in here probably needs to be rebuilt. That's what we were told. But my concern is that this engine is strong. It sounds good, runs pretty good. So yeah, I mean, we did some small things when we brought it in, like look at the exhaust. I'm not sure if you saw when we started it, but a lot of smoke came out from here rather than, well, the back there was a lot, but a lot came out the front. So I don't think this header muffler, I think they call these the muffler and these the silencer. I'm just trying to get my terms right. Please don't harass me in the comments. But I think this, from what I remember, this was the muffler and that was the silencer or expansion chamber. But anyway, this pipe here, it was leaking out the front, and I thought the gaskets might have been bad, but it just wasn't on properly because it's got these janky mounts on it. This isn't factory, and it's missing the one, missing the one down here as well. So we're definitely gonna get those. We're gonna pull the clutch cover off because we were told that the clutch, the grooves in the outer basket were bad. I can't tell how much oil is in the transmission here. I don't know, it's a little foggy. This pipe definitely has to go. It doesn't sit in there right. It's welded in 3 spots and kind of jankly. And there's packing that's falling out the back of it. It's missing a rivet on the other side. So this is definitely not in the best condition. So this will definitely get hit with a replacement, which I'm kind of bummed about because that's a $180 part right there. So that's a bit of a shame. You have this here, this rear brake master cylinder, which probably was touching the pipe that wasn't mounted right. Just burned the cap off. I think this will be good. I just have to get a new cap for it, check the lines, make sure they're not bad. The caliper looks to be in pretty good shape. There's a decent bit of tread left on that too. There's probably a lot of things just need to be cleaned up, touched up. I do like to see how there is a new air filter. That needs to hit with some oil, that's for sure. These radiators, they look good, and the fuel, not fuel, the coolant inside is full. It's probably gonna be hard to see, but there's coolant in there. I'm gonna definitely drain the coolant out that's in it and put some Kawasaki performance coolant in it, the KPO coolant. That's what we run in all the Kawasaki's we have. I just find it's best to do that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it on this project. It's got some nice stuff. Oh, chain slider, that's another thing. But aside from that, this thing is in decent shape. It just needs a few parts here and there. So the one thing we are the one thing we are a little stuck on is, what do we do with the plastics? Because we have original plastics for it. The style from 94 to 98, the plastics that were on it. But I wanted to throw a restyle kit on it. So, I don't know. Let me hear what y'all think in the comments. You know, should we run with the original plastics that we have for it over here? Or should we get a restyle kit for it and really freshen this bike up? Because I think that will make this bike look a lot better, in my opinion. Because it's got the nice green powder-coated frame. I think you put a nice set of 2020 restyle on it, and this thing will be looking good. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me get your thoughts on the project itself. Did we get a decent bike to work on? Did we get kind of a hot mess? You know, let me know about that. But anyway, that's it here from Moorfield Motor Repair, brought to you by No Money Productions. I'm Speedy B, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.